This shit is so stupid. Like, the only reason I come on here and talk is because to document this stuff. Um, so yeah, they definitely was trying to. They was hoping that they would abuse, like, use my power or mess with my power so my electric would get cut off or something. I'm pretty sure the basement is powered for my. They were trying to get free electricity downstairs, but the basement was locked. But I'm just saying, like, there's like all these like giant lights downstairs, and I'm assuming that that's why they thought. Whatever. It's like, I don't need to sit here and overanalyze shit. This is not my fucking life. Like, this isn't like how I want my life to be. Like, fucking nitpicking every fucking thing. But like, they are fucking psychotic, and I can't fucking do this much longer. Like, the law will fucking step in. I don't know why it hasn't already. But yeah, I received paperwork saying that my electricity was messed with, as far as like they were trying to get electricity. And so they have to. I overheard, yeah, that whenever they actually get a tenant downstairs, then they could put the electricity in their name or whatever. But um, so I talked about this yesterday, and I also talked about my cousin who I haven't seen in years, but it was just bothering me because of the ice cream situation. So, anyways, I don't even need to speak more on that. Like, the tape cut out, and then the other one, the video, like, the sound didn't work, so that the upload and shit failed. Whatever. Anyways, like, two parts is enough regarding Steven and Sarah. Whatever. You're assholes to me. Apparently, you had, like, this was years ago, but you still were, and like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna go to people's funerals so that they can, like, so their kids or their parent or wives, husbands, whoever, people that is supposed to be family that doesn't even give a shit about me can be assholes to me. And there's a few that aren't like, that never really were. Now it's like, when you really think in depth, like, I'll just say this: Aunt Kathy's Peoples wasn't really assholes to me. Her kids and her, everybody hates Eileen, and that is what it is. But you know, whatever. I mean, this is like going back years, like, but anyways, I'm doing this video right now because I just realized that my hot water was tampered with. Like, my water now, like, okay, yes, the bathtub had been dripping water, like, and that's fine, like, because it's supposed to help with winter, but it's always like that, just like my fucking toilet runs. And like, I would literally have to like fix the thing in the back every time. I'm not gonna leave the top off because that's just disgusting. You risk getting your hair wet in the toilet water. It's just disgusting, right? So landlord knows all this, and it's just sad and pathetic to say that's my father's the landlord, and he doesn't care about, not only like, it's just, he is like, as much as he puts this abuse or allows this shit to go on, it's like he's a victim in a way, but not really. Like, it's just the same thing with Eileen. Oh, you're a victim. No, bitch. You're, like, they're really terrible, but I don't feel bad. It's just that sometimes my father gave a shit, and that's why it's confusing. Like, this is psychology shit. Anyway, so yeah, now it's dripping hot water. My old neighbor, when she still lived downstairs before she had to leave because of this stupid leak that they neglected, there was a at one point she had hot water dripping from her shower, which is even worse than the fucking just the faucet itself. Like, it would just be on dripping, even though it's off. So yeah, I just wanted to document this, and I'm gonna let my lawyer know. So you guys are so fucking stupid. The fact that we have court coming up and you want to do all of this. You must want to go to jail. Like, seriously. And again, come up here and get fucking stabbed in your fucking eyeballs. I'm not playing with you. You better leave me the fuck alone. You don't make me feel like I have to worry about my life and my safety, and I can't do anything, I can't go anywhere, and then you try to have my kid's father turn against me and all this shit. But the hot water, like, that's my shit, I pay for it, just like my electricity. But you guys really are that fucking pathetic that you really have to try to ruin my life because you can't, like, you just are insane. And at least when I'm talking shit, I'm just being accurate about who's who and what is what, and that I'm not here to take people's abuse. It's better I say this shit about Sarah and Steven on here so that if I do see them, I can just walk the fuck away. I don't have to say a goddamn thing. But again, they chose to say and do things, even if it was years ago. I don't feel like God is giving them grace just because it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's not my fault that your mother had passed, like, years, like, you know what I mean? I actually am a very sympathetic, empathetic person, and no, I don't deal with death very good, but I try to be there for people when people die because it is sad. And I think that I don't want to say I mastered that because that's not, like, it's not something, I just say, like, the last person, well, not the very last, like, okay, I'll just say this before I go. Before anybody else wants to talk any more shit, like, Uncle Danny already showed his ass, like, when his wife died. So this is why I'm putting this together. Like, he was mad that I couldn't go to the funeral, and then he was complaining because I'm friends with Alice, like, but he was just like a real dick about it. And again, he lost his wife or whatever, but it's like, I'm not gonna just wait around. Like, you can't, that's just like the dumbest kind of family to be a part of if you're like nice and consoling and then they try to like abuse you like that. Like, I'd rather just not be around that. So if I go to somebody's funeral, it's because I actually care, or I was trying to be there for family. It was the same thing with Aunt Lucy. Like, she believed some lies about me, and she was concerned or whatever. But the point is that I'm over all that. I don't have a problem with her spirit or whatever. Like, she's one of my guardian angels, okay? But you guys are just her rotten kids that don't give a fuck or whatever. Like, you shouldn't have came at me like that. If you want to apologize or whatever, like, other than that, you never really were nasty to me. But you need to know that what you did was narcissistic, and that, oh, I'm the black sheep, and what you're doing is enabling that situation. And I walked away from that. So for like the last few years, I've just improved immensely mentally. Like, I feel a lot better and less burdened, except for the stalkers. Like I still enjoy my life a lot more because I don't have to deal with, like, it's just like they still try to push their way in my life, and terrorize me. Like, that's how bad they are and how serious this matter is. And they have caused me what is called to have complex PTSD. So if you know what PTSD is, post-traumatic stress disorder, well, it's complex. It's just a deeper situation. So if there's anything wrong with me, that's what it is. And I'm not saying there isn't, but it's not me being wrong. It's me standing up for myself. So take it how the fuck you want. But again, I went to, when I had went to your mother's funeral, I was there for you, but I didn't go there for you to mentally abuse me. And your father, Uncle Mike, was nasty, and Uncle Danny was like, he started shit at cousin Ashley, her kid's father, Joe. When he had passed, Uncle Danny just had to say some shit and get Joe's family upset. So I believe Uncle Danny was mad that I didn't go to his funeral, because he was gonna probably, I just feel like he was gonna lash out and say some shit and be an asshole to me. So I'm glad I didn't go. It's funny how that works. God will protect his children, or whatever you want to call it, followers. I'm not a child. I'm very grown, and I've been grown like my whole fucking life, and that's the sad truth. I was treated like I was just like some adult friend of theirs, like my parents and my sister or something, like, but somebody like they just hated. And when I was younger, I noticed there was more of that hate vibes towards my father, but he got his props and respect by hating on me. Ha ha ha. Well, joke's on you, because you look psychotically insane to have spent money on a house, bought it, did a little remodeling. And, we've talked about this, so I know, not them, but wouldn't you like to know who we is? So I'm aware, like, yeah, you put some money in, but why even do that and then let it go to shit? Now you got whatever, you got all this stupid shit to deal with, and this is what happens when you put your focus on the wrong things. But also, with my situation, they just don't want me to, like, have shit. They don't want me to be able to have even close to a semble of a little crumb of, like, a normal life. I just gotta sit in the house, be a shut-in, make sure everything is okay, and then they fucking creep around and do weird shit. But, this doesn't look good for you guys, since you want to take me to court or whatever. It's just, all of this looks really bad for you. And you think that, the courts are going to be like, oh yeah, let's give them their house, and oh, let's rush them out of the house, when you can't